and welcome back to the series of questions being addressed to the aspiring entrepreneurs who have this big dream to launch their own clothing boutique business. So, the next question that has come by many of you is, tell us about the life of an entrepreneur of a boutique business. Tell me about it. I don't know where to start. As much as I'm super happy to be doing this business and catering to different styles for my customers, it is so satisfying. But like they say, you never know the hardship that goes behind the scene. There's a lot of hard work. And I actually have to be extremely grateful to my team who actually are aligned to the vision of my organization. I'm super proud of them because they help me to move forward in my business. Now, having said this, the life of an entrepreneur here it's a little different. It's not going to be like your normal working environment where you can decide to just take an off on a particular day. As a business owner, the first thing is you need to keep your spirits high all the time. You need to be as motivated as possible to make sure that you motivate your team. You need to be right there when there is an issue or a concern with any of your deliveries. You need to cover up for your customers' orders that are being flawed by sometimes your own team members. It's bound to happen. You need to do a whole lot of planning on a daily basis. And you need to face the challenges that come with setting up any business. So the life of an entrepreneur in a boutique business is going to be hectic. But in my case, I decided I will only keep the sales portfolio. And second, I will only do the strategy for my organization. These are two areas that I work on very closely. The rest of the operations is managed completely by my team. Remember, you need to trust your team. You need to build that team. You need to make sure you are encouraging and giving them enough of motivation to be within your organization. You have to make sure that you train them well in all the aspects of their work and give them the freedom or some power to make some decisions at times. If you as a business owner are going to be handling every bit of the business from every department in your business, trust me, growing your company is going to be a huge challenge. You need a team. You definitely need a team. Every year you'll be growing your sales. Month on month, your sales will increase. Month on month, you will have newer opportunities. It could be individual orders, it could be collaborations, it could be export orders. It could be anything. You need to be right there to understand how you're going to tackle this. So I actually know what is my order book on a daily basis. All the orders that come in and all my customers' contact information is always available with me because I'm the business owner. Next, I have a second line of leadership, which is my operations manager. She is the most important person in my organization. If she isn't there, there is every possibility that there can be some chaos. Now you may think, why this high dependency on her? That is because I've given her that portfolio. But when she decides to take a planned leave, then I come into the picture to handle it. A master can only focus on doing the cutting and managing the tailors. He will not be able to look at what is the order book, what are the designs we committed to, all of that. That should not be given to the master because he needs to focus and concentrate on his main work being the cutting of all these designs. So having said that, the life of an entrepreneur is yearly very enjoyable if you make it that way. You can't, wake up one day in a bad mood or just because you have some cash flow issues or some, business challenges, you can't throw that frustration on your team. That doesn't work. You can't be a moody person. You have to keep your spirits high. You are bound to have bad days. You are going to have days that are stressful. You could be emotional on some days, which is fine, which is very normal. And it's okay if you have to break down in front of your team. It's okay. They're not going to lose any trust or hope in the organization. But you need to be right there supporting your team when they need you the most. You need to guide them, train them well so that they can handle any situation that arises in the operations or handling any of the customer requirements. I do hope this helps. I can go on and on about the life of an entrepreneur, but there's only so much I can give on this video. There's so much more that one can learn about this, and nothing like learning it through experience. Why did I start this entire YouTube channel? To address, some of the pressing questions that come up before launching a boutique business, is because I've made a lot of mistakes. I just decided that I'm going to do this, and I love, clothes, I love designing it, etc., etc. But I had a pandemic to deal with, and that wasn't easy at all. I took off so very well when I started off. This was in November 2019. And I must immensely thank my neighbors, family, friends, who were the first lot of customers who gave me orders. It is my neighbors. I live in a community where there are 421 apartments, and most of them came forward to help me. And I was super, super pleased to be servicing their orders. But I did have goof-ups. There were times where things did go wrong, and I lost a few customers. But I made no bones about this. I went up to my customer, apologized, and replaced that clothing. You have to do that for your customers. When you make a mistake, have the courage to accept it and go back and replace that material and probably give a better quality material if required to your customer. Remember, humbleness is what works in your business. That is very, very important in this business. So this is the life of an entrepreneur. I hope you've got some tips out from this video, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye, and see you in the next video.